Today, I'm going to show you how to make 12 Christmas DIYs that look luxury, that look high end, and nobody will know how little you spent. We're going to use a lot of Dollar Tree items, and most of these are really inspired by places like Pottery Barn and West Elm, and I'm going to show you how to get that luxury look for less. Now, if you stick with me, I'm not going to just show you these DIYs. I'm going to share with you a secret that one of my designer friends taught me, and it really is the one trick that will elevate any decor. It's super easy to do, and it makes everything look expensive. So stick with me to the end, and I'll show you that trick. Okay, I'm just about to head into the dollar store to see some inspiration and see what we can find for our Dollar Tree Christmas. One of the first things that jumped out at me at Dollar Tree were these tapestry placemats. They were so beautiful and so gorgeous. And now tapestry pillows are all the rage. I think it's that throwback to the Ralph Lauren traditional Christmas. So I knew those were going to come home with me. And I could not believe when I went on to West Elm's website, it's almost the exact same pattern, you guys. The exact same pattern. Except West Elm, we're charging $50. I'm not loving that price tag. I'm going to show you how to make these for less than $5. So I picked up 2 of these placemats. These are going to form the basis for our pillow. And I'm going to hot glue the edges. And then I'm going to stuff it with this pillow form. This was from an old pillow that I had. If you don't have a pillow form, you can just use polyfill. And we're going to get to making our gorgeous pillow. I like to cut the tags off. I mean, you don't have to, they'll probably be glued inside, but I feel like it just makes things neater. Now that I got the pillow form in there, we're just gonna close it up. And there we have our pillow. I love cruising around Pottery Barn's website and really getting inspired by the things that I see. And one of the things this year was their holiday ornaments. I mean, not just this year, every year, it's their holiday ornaments. And I saw this holiday ornament. It was gold dots with a velvet bow. It was so gorgeous. But again, it was $20 for one ornament. And after looking at it, I thought, I'm pretty sure I can DIY that for a lot less. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. And in the end, these ornaments ended up costing just $3. All I needed for this DIY were these large ornaments. And then I picked up these really pretty jewels. These come off in a string. I'm just going to snip them. I'm just going to put a dab of hot glue. When I was at Dollar Tree, I was looking through their gift bags and some of them were just so beautiful. I couldn't resist. I didn't know quite what I was going to do with it yet, but I knew it had to come home with me. And when I got home, I got inspired. I dug out an antique frame that I bought when I was thrifting. And I took that gift bag, I cut it to size, I framed it inside the frame, and I had myself a really beautiful, unique piece of artwork for my kitchen counter. Now, I know I told you that Dollar Tree had really beautiful gift bags, but they also had really beautiful wrapping paper. And I had seen this DIY on TikTok. I knew I wanted to try it for myself. It looked easy enough. I mean, all it took were boxes, which I knew I had boxes. I got lots of boxes, and some wrapping paper, and a broom handle from Dollar Tree. With just those items, I could create a tall statue of stacked gifts. My husband's trick for finding the center is to take a straight edge, line it up corner to corner, and X marks the spot. Next, we cut the holes and then created holes in the corner for our center box. To keep it steady, we put another box inside so that the pole would stay straight and not be flopping around. Now it's time to wrap. Hit it. Not like that. We're just gonna stick to regular old wrapping. I love how it turned out. It was so easy and inexpensive. Okay, I don't know what you call this. I'm calling it an old-timey candle. I hope you can see it here. I know I'm wearing black and this is black, so I just want to be sure you could get a good look at it because I'm seeing a return to lots of this kind of look, with the handle. I think it's probably because people are doing this nostalgic Ralph Lauren Christmas. So we're seeing a lot of this kind of stuff. And I saw it in Joanna Gaines' Magnolia home line. She has something very similar, but it's way more expensive. And so when I came across an item almost exactly like it at Dollar Tree, I knew it just needed just a little bit of love and attention to get it to that kind of level. And I'm going to show you how I transformed that Dollar Tree, $1.50 candle holder into something that looks straight out of Magnolia Home. I just gave it a light coat of matte black spray paint, added a ribbon to it, and had a really beautiful candle for my shelf. Okay, if old-timey candles are not your thing, that's okay. I got you. They're not usually my thing either. And this candle DIY looks a little bit more modern. It looks expensive, and nobody's gonna know that this was a prayer candle that we picked up from Dollar Tree and gave it a little love and attention. Let me show you what I did. Start by removing the plastic wrap from the candle. I used painter's tape to create lines going vertically and also horizontally. Next, spray paint with gold spray paint. Remove the tape. And here's what the finished candles look like. I decided to add mine to a floral arrangement. I'm kind of loving how it looks, and it only cost me $2 to make. I love this DIY because you can really customize it. Dollar Tree has lots of different prayer candle colors that you can choose from. And of course, you can customize it with the hundreds of different kind of spray paint that's out there. But the other reason why I love this is these candles look really pretty on a table setting. It creates those layers of light for you. You can put it on a coffee table or you can use it like I did in an arrangement. Possibilities are really endless. Here's a fun fact for you. In that last DIY, you got a sneak at this DIY. You got a little twofer. You got two DIYs in one. And that is that black-footed vase that I made. I'm going to show you how I did that. I've seen these everywhere, and sometimes they can be really expensive. And when I was at Dollar Tree, I was taking a look at their bowls, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did this black-footed bowl using two plastic bowls from Dollar Tree and some good old-fashioned glue. Start by spray painting both bowls matte black. Then using heavy-duty glue like E6000, attach the bowls together and held them down using a water bottle. Now that the glue is dry, as you can see, we have this really great like pedestal shape. And now all I'm going to do is put some foam in here, and we're going to arrange using some dollar store greenery that I picked up, dried oranges that I've made, and some berry picks also grabbed from the dollar store. And then last but not least, I picked up these. They came in a pack of 2 at the dollar store as well. And I think I'm just going to add them in here just to create a little bit more luxury in my arrangement. I really am loving how this turned out. What do you think? I was seeing these really beautiful tree skirts that people were making using Dollar Tree laundry baskets. And I thought I wanted to do that until I started doing it. You guys, it was incredibly frustrating. I couldn't actually get it to work. Turns out that the laundry basket wasn't like wide enough for the base of my tree. And then the gift bags and the things that I wanted to use weren't sticking to the laundry basket. It was a thing. It was like a whole thing. So I had to pivot. And actually, I think that the DIY that I pivoted to is actually better than the DIY that I was going to start with. So I'm going to show you exactly how I made this tree collar for my tree using cardboard and using gift bags. And in the end, it only cost me, are you ready? It only cost me $3. $3 because I used the expensive gift bags. I used the big gift bags. I treated myself. Let me show you how I did it. I'm just going to glue it to the cardboard. Now that that's done, I'm just going to tape this at the seams. So I want it to still be able to fold so that it can still fold, but it will stay in place, kind of like hinges. To finish the corners, I use these ends here and I cut them to size so that they look like this. Folded them the opposite way so that they will slide right onto the box and create these cool ends. I think this one is one of my faves. This year, if you took a look at Pottery Barn's website, you would see gingerbread everywhere. I'm talking everywhere. And as a girl who likes to decorate with gingerbread, I was really on this DIY because as beautiful as the Pottery Barn stuff was, it was a little bit expensive. So each house was between $30 and $50, each gingerbread house. The reindeers were running $200. The crock pot was $30. So I just felt like if I wanted to add these touches of gingerbread to my existing decor, it was going to start really racking up those dollar bills. I needed to find a way to DIY this for myself because I really love how gingerbread looks. It looks so homey and warm and inviting. And after my trip to the Dollar Tree, I picked up some doll houses. I picked up some of their plastic village houses that I knew I could turn into gingerbread. Some of these even came with battery lights inside. So I think they're going to look really adorable on the windowsill all lit up. And I got some candlesticks, I got a vase, I got myself some brown spray paint and a white paint pen, and it was arts and crafts time. Let me show you how I transformed those items and hacked the Pottery Barn gingerbread scheme. Giving everything a good coat of brown spray paint. It took a few coats, so be sure to give yourself some time for drying in between. Now, using the paint pen, it was time to add a little icing to our gingerbreads. And here's how I styled them. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You guys, I am just so happy with how these gingerbread houses turned out. I put them over the windowsill where my sink is. I added some sparkly snowflakes, also picked up at, you guessed it, Dollar Tree. And I have myself a really snowy gingerbread theme that I love, and it makes me smile every time I see it. So there you have it, 12 DIYs that look elegant and expensive, and only you and I know how little they cost. So for those of you who have stuck around with me to the end, I promised you this tip that my designer friend gave me. And that is, it's so easy and she's so right. It elevates everything. And that is to add the velvet ribbon to your holiday decor. Add it to your ornaments and they instantly look way more elegant. Add it to your table, add it to your decor. It instantly gives it this boost and it feels way more luxurious. So velvet ribbon adding to your holiday decor makes things look more expensive. Let me know in the comments which one of these 12 DIYs you like the best and which one maybe you're going to try first. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe so that I can share with you more decorating, more hosting, and more recipe ideas. Until next time, happy hosting, and remember, hosting is less about perfection and more about connection. Really? What was I saying? What's this called? Coffee table. Okay. Rent, rentertaining ideas.